Shenties? Green and blue and purple, go ahead. Let me see who gets started right away. Nice job getting started. Nice job getting started, Jayla and Kayla. Can you show me where you see 3 rows?
I see
3 rows and 4 columns. So maybe can you use that explanation you gave me to give a strong explanation of how this number sentence matches the picture? You stuck on how to get started? So if the question's asking why, explain why your number sentence matches the picture, how could we start something like that? How do we answer that question? Maybe we want to say something like, my number sentence matches because, Did you get started on that? If you want some space, I'll come back and check on you. Good job getting started with your number sentence. I can't wait to see what you write. Tell me what you came up with. So it sounds like you did a good job coming up with a number sentence that matches this picture. You just proved it to me. Can you explain, using words now, how you know this number sentence matches this picture? How could we start a sentence? Before you write, what sentence can you start by explaining that this matches this? What are you going to write? What's the question asking us again? We have to answer the question. Right, so how could we start explaining that? We have to prove this, right? Can you tell me what you're writing? So, sentence, why don't we say, we have to say this number sentence, how it matches this picture. So we might want to say, we have to prove that this matches. So you could say, my number sentence, or this number sentence matches because, okay? Good job. Come back and check. This number sentence matches because, Good, I want to see that I know because. Question for you. I notice you have 2. How come you have 2 number sentences that match that picture? What are you doing with your pencil when you're explaining that to me?
I have a remedy that is just showing that I have a different grade or a different origin.
So you're doing that because you're counting different groups of 3s and different groups of 4s to get this and this. Cool. Today what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the board and explain how different number sentences can match. I'm going to call on you to kind of explain how there can be both using the picture and in that group's explanation, okay? And you'll be prepared to share that with our team. Go ahead and get a pass from Miss Holman in the loft, okay? You can take a red one too. Okay, press pause. Eyes on me, press pause. Nice. Yarleni says in pause, Jayla's in pause. When I say go, I want you to put your pencil on the inside nook and your problem-solving task on the corner of your desk. We're going to take a look at 2 scholars' work in just a second. Ready? Go. In the corner, scholar ready in 3, 2, pencils down, 1, 0. Nice job, I have Davian ready. Melissa, pencils down. Thank you. Show me 1. Nice job, Christelle. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, when you come to the rug today, I'm going to put 2 papers on the board. When you see those 2 papers on the board, your goal is to tell me number 1, does this number sentence match the problem? And are they both correct? Do you agree or disagree with anything that you see? So you got to make sure to use those signals as you're tracking the board too. If you sit in the blue, green, or orange row, go ahead and have a seat. Jayla, could you hit the lights off? Red row, go ahead, have a seat. Nice integrity, Ellery. I see you're facing forward the whole time. Purple, go ahead. Nice integrity, Malik. Facing forward like Ellery. Davian, go ahead, sit on your bottom. Here's the first one I want you to think about. I'll go fix it. I want you just to look at the number sentences. So on the board, I see 2 number sentences. I want you to think about, do you agree or disagree with them? In a second, you're going to turn and tell your partner if you agree or disagree and why. Ready? We're kind of spread out, so make sure you're being independent and finding your turn and talk partner. Turn and talk, get ready in 3, 2, 1. Yeah,
I agree with Jayla because I agree with this number sentence because Jayla
Oh, sorry.
I agree with Jayla
Wasn't the same picture? How could we have chosen?
Inside is because they're Halloween. I said
Back in 5, 4. Nice job. People are already ready. 3, 2. Oh, I didn't even need to get to 1. So I was talking over here with Ellery, and I was saying Do you agree with these? And what I have, something that Ellery told me that I have a question for everyone else is, how can we have one picture but have two number sentences here that represent that problem? How can we have one picture and two different number sentences there? Jayla, I want you to explain this to us. I stopped by your desk and you gave me something that made sense to me. Can you explain? You can come up here and point two if you want. Right now we're listening to Jayla to figure out why there can be two in the first place.
There could be two.
To the bottom, please.
There could be two in the in one picture because you can either do 4 groups, 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 to get to 12.
Tell me more what you mean by that. Like where do you see that in the picture? I see you saying 4 plus 4 plus 4, but where is that?
You can do 4 plus 4 plus 4 or 3 plus 3 plus 3.
Vicente.
So 4, like that, plus
4. You know what's in there is plus 4.
or what's the other way?
4, 3.
Let me see what the team thinks. Anyone want to have anything else to add? Ellery, go ahead. Pump it up. Thanks, Jayla. Have a seat. You gotta pump it up.
I agree with these number sentences. These number sentences because in the array there's 3 groups of 4 and there's 4 groups of 3.
3 groups of 4 and 4 groups of 3. I'm just gonna write in the number sentences from Jayla and Ellery, like that. But I have one more question for you. I took a look at Kayla's paper, and I have it right here. She wrote a number sentence that's not either of these. I'm gonna write up on the board. You also had one, sorry, that's not in either of these. I'm gonna put it up on the board, and I want you to tell me what you think. You told me these two can match the same problem, but tell me what you think about this one. You're thinking of whether or not you agree or disagree as you're writing, and why. If you agree, why do you agree with it? If not, why do you disagree with it? Ooh, Vicenti's thinking. I see Kayla tracking. Ooh, Elianis agrees. Do you agree? I'm gonna write Kayla's name by it. Do you agree with Kayla's number sentence? Why or why not? Turn and talk in 3, 2, 1.
I disagree with Kayla.
You disagree? Tell me why.
I just because I agree with 4.
Oh, sorry.
I agree with Kayla's
Can we start off with your thought? And I would love to see your other people build off with it. 3. She said 3 times 4 doesn't work because it's 7, and we need 12. Okay, let's go back to that. Let's start something. Back and forth. Hands down. For now, the sentence is going to start as 3, 2, 1, 0. Nice job. So, oops, Damien, all the way around. Want to make sure you don't miss this. So, I went and chatted with Vicente, and I said, I want you to start us off, Vicente. Remember, we were thinking about whether or not we agree with Kayla's 3 times 4. He's going to start us. As he's speaking, be respectful. Wait till he's done to agree or disagree. And then make sure you're ready to respond to what he's saying. Go ahead, Vicente. Nice track.
I disagree with Kayla's number sentence because 3 times 4 equals 7, but 3 times 9 equals